That goes to you, Guerrilla Hebrew.
That's right.
That goes to you, man. That's how I know, and I'm gonna say, look, man, look, fuck that, man. You ain't right, nigga. Okay? You ain't fucking right. I'm saying it. Okay, Apostle Tahar, and then we try to give you a break and shit. Look, man, fuck you, man. I'm saying this on camera because I know you're gonna watch the video. Fuck you, man. Alright? You ain't right, bro. I'm saying you ain't right, man. I'm just gonna tell you ain't right. You ain't right, man. Alright, man? And personally, I think you a goddamn CIA operative, man. Alright? You ain't fucking right, man. Now, you got a problem with the brother in Seattle. The brother in Seattle got his issues or whatever, but at least he's doing the work, man. At least that brother's been doing the work. I mean, if the brother in Seattle camp, if he's not right, the Lord gonna get rid of him. But if he's right, then the Lord gonna be with him, man. But at least that brother, he's within the circle of GMS. You're not, nigga. You trying to be a freelancer. You was in GMS, and why the hell are you out GMS now? There must have been a reason for you to get kicked out or whatever the hell happened to his house. You went to this nigga. The scriptures tell you ain't supposed to go to the home of his house. You went to this nigga. The scriptures tell you ain't supposed to go to the home of a person like that, man. You went up in this nigga house and sat on the couch and shit like that with soft.
Number one, you Negroes don't know what the hell you talking about. He ain't come to New York to do no lecture, and he never even sat in my house and sat on the couch, man. You niggas are lost, man. God is gonna kill you niggas, man.
So he went to New York. So you gonna go to New York and see Polite, but not go see the apostles, man? Come on.
So he ain't right, bro. You ain't.
So he went to New York. So you gonna go to New York and see Polite, but not go see the apostles, man? Come on.
So he ain't right, bro. You ain't.
So he went to New York. So you gonna go to New York and see Polite, but not go see the apostles, man? Come on.
So he ain't right, bro. You ain't.
I wouldn't have flew out to LA to go sit with this clown, man.
He ain't fly out, they flew him out. He getting paid for that shit.
Yeah, that's some clown ass shit.
See, this is proof that these goddamn idiots are not the men of God. They are not dealing with the Spirit of God, because one say he came to New York, the other dumb nigga, the big stupid doofy looking nigga with the blue on, said we flew him out to LA. The dumb nigga don't know that he live out there. You see, so that right there is to show you that they don't know what the hell they talking about, and the Spirit of the Lord is not in them. God is gonna kill them niggas, man.
We don't give a shit about you, man. I'm telling you, we don't give a fuck about y'all. We don't care about you. Joe and T on the corner, we don't give a fuck about you. The Quisha on the corner, we don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
Jose, Juan on the corner, we don't give a fuck about you, man. We don't give two fucks. I don't care about you niggas. And when the cops shoot you down, I don't care, man.
Matter of fact, we praise the Lord.
We praise the Lord.
You don't fuck about Mike Brown.
That little praise the Lord.
You don't fuck about Mike Brown.
That little praise the Lord.
You don't fuck about Mike Brown.
Jake that got shot in Ohio, man. The cop shot. Fuck that little nigga, man. Fuck that little nigga. The cop shot. Fuck that little nigga, man. Fuck that little nigga.
You letting them fly you out there, and you sitting there laughing, Polite mocking, because Polite going to the blue letter, that's him really mocking us, man.
Yeah.
I'm on the blue letter, and it says to seize, to take, and then his schematics is so garbage, man. I can see right through Polite, man. Polite is so lightweight, man. He's lightweight. Poor light, man. So light.
Go ahead, GMS no cowards, man. He swears it ain't him.
Hey, well, you know, I got proof. The brother liked one of the, actually we went on his ass. We went on his ass about a month ago, because he actually liked one of the videos that GMS No Cowards did. And I went in on his ass. I'm like, why you liking this man videos and you supposed to be down with GMS?
What did you niggas do? Damn, the dirt bags of GMS. The worst of all Hebrews. You niggas make Israel look bad. Real bad. That's real talk. I don't know what you did to get the Guerrilla Hebrew started. It's on now. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Sakari. He don't go by the name of Sakari for nothing. Sakari just means dagger. You heard? And I'm letting you know right now, goddamn GMS. I said GM mess. It's about to get messy. Sakari means dagger. Ugh. And the Guerrilla Hebrew is coming with a whole lot of daggers right now. He's gonna show you that you niggas don't really know the Bible. Nah, you know, all you dealing with is mind control. A bunch of you niggas look like dirt bags any goddamn way. Tahar. You You are horrible ass nigga. Y'all niggas don't know if he flew into Atlanta, if he flew into New York. I mean, Sarnetta came and brought him into his house. You niggas are all confused. Damn. Stay off of that shit, man. That crack juice. Stay off of that crack juice. Because you niggas are bumbling idiots. Crazy. And the Guerrilla Hebrew is getting ready to show you how the Bible is done. You niggas don't really know the Bible. Hell no. You faking jacks. They get on every goddamn Hebrew camp like you the only niggas that know Hebrew. You niggas don't know Hebrew, man. And it's evident. It's evident. You are a bunch of hate mongers. You hate the black woman, but you love the white woman. Woo. You bastards need to be ran off the corner, man. Run them out of here. Word is born. And when our people get their mind right, they gonna run you niggas off the goddamn corner. See ya, you dirtball. And I hate to be ya. You make Israel look bad. Real bad. When one mess up, the people don't say, oh, it was that camp GMS. They say the Hebrews did this. The Hebrews messed up. You are the worst goddamn Hebrew camp out here in the nation. Therefore, I said it. You niggas need to take a bath and wash your ass, man. Wash your uniforms, cause you're looking real bad out there. You look nasty, man. Guerrilla! Get these nasty bitches out of here.
Alright, Shalom, first and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem RAWCHAA. That's the name of the Most High God, and the name of His only begotten Son. Alright, I'm Brother AHLAZAR, BANLAWYA, better known as the Guerrilla Hebrew. You know, we doing this video because, you know, it's a lot going on right now in the quote-unquote conscious community, the Hebrew Israelite community. There's a lot of strife that's going around, you know what I'm saying? Outside of the debate that's coming up, you know, there's a particular group of Hebrew Israelites who I credit from giving me my learning, but over the course of time, certain things occur, and just recently you have a lot of individuals in this group that's been slandering myself from my dealings with the House of Consciousness, Sarnetta, namely for the interaction I recently had with Polite that we had in Hollywood. Okay, a whole lot of lies and a whole lot of slander just involving me and my dealings with the House of Consciousness, particularly coming from the Chicago chapter of Great Millstone, and also a particular elder from Great Millstone known as RAWCHAA. Okay, some of y'all might know him as Windhorse, some people call him, but his name, and also our issues with GMS Seattle as well, which we're going to get to, okay? What this boils down to is this: us as Hebrew Israelites, irregardless of what group we come from, we're supposed to live our life and base our life upon the Bible. We are supposed to be presenting the Bible to the Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans as something that can uplift them and teach them how to conduct themselves properly and lead us to salvation, okay? But somewhere in the midst of that, egos come in the way, and the whole mission, goal, and the agenda of the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, gets clouded. And guys start taking matters into their own hands, start coming off of emotions with their feelings, and totally disregarding the scriptures. Okay? We're trying to uplift the elect and the 1/3 of our people. We understand all of our people ain't going to get it, but we're trying to uplift the elect and the 1/3 of our people through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem RAWCHAA by bringing them back to these scriptures. And living our lives by these scriptures, having the scriptures be our standard. We're telling these Kemetic dudes that Egypt ain't the answer, that Israel is the answer. We telling Muslims that ain't the answer, that Israel is the answer, yet we can't even conduct ourselves properly in accordance to the scriptures, and we expect people to take us seriously and believe us. It's this type of behavior that in 2015 has to come to an end. It has to cease. The Most High God is not with it. All right? And He's going to expose this behavior. All right? And He's going to let His scriptures speak that He wrote by the mouth of His holy prophets. All right? Let's get Job 32:9 just to start. We're going to deal with Elder RAWCHAA or Apostle RAWCHAA of Great Millstone. All right? He lied on me. He bore false witness on me. All right? He made all kind of crazy accusations against me and said that I was going to be destroyed because of I don't want to be a rapist. So apparently, in order to obtain salvation from the Most High God, you got to be a rapist, which we're going to deal with all of that. All right? Go ahead, brother.
32:9.
32:9.
This is the book of Job, chapter 32, verse 9. It says, great men are not always wise.
Great men are not always wise. This is a great man. You've been in the truth 20 plus years. But guess what? Great men are not always wise. Thus saith the scriptures. Read.
Neither do the aged understand judgment.
The aged don't always understand judgment. And let me tell you something. You had the nerve to call me a reprobate. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect and every single thing I've done in my life is perfect and I've never been without fault. But we're going to prove how much fault you were in a second, man. All right? That was ridiculous. All right? You as an elder of what you guys claim to be the biggest Hebrew Israelite group on the face of the planet Earth, the number one, the top Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth, you should have conducted yourself a whole lot better than that. Okay? So partially you're to blame for the activity of them men that joined in with you, man. All right? And doing all that madness that we finna cut with the scriptures through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. All right?
Hey, the scriptures say in the congregation of the ungodly a fire is kindled.
And that's what was kindled, a fire. When I'm watching this, I'm watching you guys dispute this madness about me. It's a fire that's being kindled within me, based off of the but what's going on in that wicked council that was going on. That council was wicked and is not of the Most High. Point blank, period. I ain't saying for sure that I'm gonna be the elect or I'm gonna be delivered, but you definitively saying that I'm a 2/3. We're gonna prove who landed themselves in a 2/3 boat more so according to the scriptures. This is what happens. Guys just go on what they say. When I first came into the truth in 2008, the reason why myself and a lot of guys clave to Great Millstone is because they went and they proved what they said. They called themselves the Church of Berea. In the book of Acts, it said the Church of Berea searched the scriptures daily to see if what Paul said was so. Okay? That's what we're supposed to do. But now, a lot of times what guys are doing is just going off of the word of mouth. Whatever they say, go. I'm worshiping whatever they say. Right. I'm down with whatever they say, and letting it override and supersede biblical precepts. Right. You know? And I've seen it. Y'all can't tell. I've been in the truth since 2006 from to now. That's what? Well, it was towards the, I mean, not 2006, like 2008. 2008. Yeah. Towards the end of 2008. So about 6.5 years I've been in the truth. Okay? Which isn't that long a time, but I've watched the evolution of all of these groups. Okay? And I see the need for reform and all of us to function better, man. All right? And this is going out to all the camps, man. All the camps that spring out of One West, guess what? We the ones that the Lord is dealing with. The One West groups. But all of us need to let go of doctrine and let go of feelings and just deal with what the Bible says. Okay? The doctrine that the Most High gave us. You see what I'm saying? But go ahead. What were you? That was it? Yeah. Give me Sirach 13:3.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 3. It says, the rich man have done wrong.
The rich man have done wrong, right, Red?
And yet he threateneth withal.
And this is what happens. That's what he was doing. He was sitting up there, he was doing wrong, but he was threatening as if it's okay for him to do wrong. But right, Red?
The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also.
And he must entreat. But this is what's been happening all year. These various GMS camps, well, namely Seattle, and Seattle, Chicago, LA, also say an individual from LA, right, said something about me, and I'm supposed to take low every time. And I took low for the entire 2014. I didn't make response videos to any of them dudes when I had justification, when I had witnesses and all that for the whole 2014. All I've been doing is pushing the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Apparently, because they don't like it, I can't come on Sunday TV and declare the name of the Lord and declare the truth of the Bible. That's a problem. They have an issue with somebody doing that. Why? I don't know. Right? But I had an opportunity to get at them dudes for the entire 2014, and I stayed silent. Okay? But the Most High God is turning it up for 2015, man. All right? Go ahead.
If I could say this, too, just, you know, being unbiased, you got guys that are committing adultery, bearing false witness, saying the Yahweh Shai, okay, committed sin, basically.
Committed sin worthy of death.
Worthy of death. Carnal. You can point out so many motherfuckers that are just committing carnal acts, okay, but that doesn't get addressed. A man debating the Bible or not teaching rape to your liking, now he's condemned to death. I can't fucking understand it, man.
That's crazy, man.
Period. Because y'all don't nobody got nothing on this, brother. And if you got something, bring it out. I just want to know what's the weightier matter: bearing false witness, being a liar. Because according to Revelations 21:8, all liars are going to be in the lake of fire, that's man. Right. So what's the weightier matter: being a bearing false witness and being a fucking liar, or debating the scriptures and not wanting to teach rape to the likings of the next man? It don't make sense.
Not wanting to be a rapist, man. Like it's going to be 144,000 Ted Bundys on a motherfucking spaceship, man. The hell out of here, man. You know, but we're gonna get into the scripture. Listen, we're gonna prove everything. You know, according to the Bible, thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Give me 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. That's number 1. Elder recall, apostle recall. This from me to you, man. You out of order. All right. I'm gonna tell you why you admitted to being out of order. On the sit down you did with GMS Chicago, you said that Tahar said to leave me alone and to not say nothing about me, but you still said, you know what I'm gonna say. You're out of order. And I see it every week on the highways, man. All right? You have the elder, one of the other elders, Dylan, and here you come always having to say something, man. That's out of order. That's not decent, man. All right? You've been in the truth for how long, and you act this unruly? That's crazy, man. All right? Go ahead. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40.
1 Corinthians.
Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
So the Lord said, let all things be done decently and in order, man. And that was out of order. For you to sit here, Tahar is the head of GMS, right? He told you not to say nothing about me, and you still went on and did it. All right? And encouraged all the men to do it, and they did it for 2 days. They did it the night before to sit down, then they did it the next night on the streets teaching. Right? All because you were out of order. There is a wicked, evil spirit of disorder that works amongst GMS, and that's a fact. GMS has the biggest problem with order, and this is by observation. I've been watching you for 6 years. That's the camp that has the least amount of order. And it's because of elders like you that are constantly out of order, and that trickles down, man. All right? You need to be mindful of what you're doing, man. All right? You're supposed to be an elder. We're supposed to look up to you. All right? And look how much you're going against the scriptures. And we're going to prove it even more. If you put all the elders, all the leaders of all the various Israelite groups, man, they got to step the hell up, man. All right? We got to set an example for the brothers in the truth and for all of the nation of Israel that said Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We got a responsibility, man. We got a responsibility that is not to be taken lightly, man. The Most High will take your ass out. All right? Yahweh Shai ain't died for this. Abba Bivens ain't died for this. John the Baptist ain't died for this, man. All right? Ain't died for niggas to be acting like that, man. And I'm just coming straight, man. If anybody don't like it, too goddamn bad. Go ahead.
And if you don't like it, you really don't believe in the Bible.
That's right. That's right. You don't believe it, so just stop teaching it, man. Just do whatever you're going to do. If you don't believe in the Bible, stop teaching it, man. Don't do it for filthy lucre's sake. Stop holding on to doctrine. Just deal with what the Bible say, man. That was it on that? Yeah. Give me James 1 and 8. These are milk scriptures, man. These are all milk scriptures. And you as an elder, somebody who's been in the truth 20 plus years, you still got a goddamn problem with it? You still have a problem comprehending these simple concepts? Go ahead.
James chapter 1 verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Recall, you are double-minded. I'm going to tell you why. GMS Seattle has been constantly saying our names. I ran that up to somebody. I let somebody know about that. They ran it up to you. You then had a rebuke sent down to GMS Seattle for saying our names on a video and talking negatively about us.
Well, specifically that Sakari No Cowards page.
Yeah, the Sakari No Cowards page that Yerah from GMS Seattle made, the white boy that everybody's been seeing, right? Because he's mad because he thinks I'm running that GMS No Cowards page, which I'm not, again, all right? But anyway, so he got on Yerah for creating that page. And then a week later, now I'm a nigga. Now he think I'm GMS No Cowards. He don't care what nobody say.
It's a green light.
Now it's a green light on me. Now I'm a 2/3.
And now the page is back up.
Now you see. So now what does that mean? You are double-minded, meaning you are unstable. Now, coincidentally enough, you are the tribe of Reuben. You are so-called Seminole Indian. Is it not written that Reuben is unstable? Think about that, man. All right, you need to just chill out, man. Telling me what I need to do. I'm a nigga. I ain't gonna repent for not teaching rape. You need to just win horse. You need to hold your horses, man. Let's put it like that. All right.
I just don't see where brothers get off at trying to tell this man what to do when he's not under you.
And that's the whole thing. It's a lot of confusion going on. I've never said, since 2012, I've never said I was from GMS. All I did was give reverence to y'all elders and apostles of GMS. All right, because I'm not no disloyal nigga, man. And that's what all kind of people are coming at me. Damn, you've been disloyal to GMS. You had all these opportunities to say any manner of wickedness about them, to disown them because of how they get looked at by the general public and the general populace. And I never did it. You see what I'm saying? And this is how I get repaid.
Suffered with you.
Suffer with you, man. All right? This is how I get repaid, man. That's crazy. Polite, I was sitting there with Polite. I had a pristine opportunity. All them niggas crazy. Fuck them niggas. And I didn't. I refused to. And I defended y'all at all costs. I tried to clean up all the crazy shit, especially that you say. And guess what? This is the damn thanks I get. Go, where we at? That James 1 and 8?
Yeah.
You finished that?
Yeah.
Give me 1 Chronicles 12 and 33. All right, because we're going to see what happens to a man that's double-minded. What the Bible say about a man that's double-minded. All right, number one, you're unstable. All right, and you are unstable. All right, that's clear. You can see that by the crazy stuff that comes out of your mouth. Go ahead.
1 Chronicles chapter 12, verse 33. And the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of time,
Read.
to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment. Of Zebulun, such as went forth to battle, experts in war with all instruments of war, 50,000, which could keep rank. They were not of double heart.
They could keep rank. They were not of double heart. We know that the word mind and heart is synonymous with each other because the Hebrew word lab meaning heart, dealing with your frontal lobe. So men that can keep rank are not of a double heart. So clearly you're out of order because you're double-minded. You got a double heart, man. All right? You're out of order, man. Point blank, period. You might not like being told this by no young nigga. Who are you? You trying to be somebody? All I'm trying to do is teach the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? That's period. All right? And you are double-minded, of a double heart, and you're out of order. And you need to repent.
If I could say this, all I see is just a bunch of barbers talking by these cats, man. Oh, you're a nigga, the Lord's gonna kill you, the Lord's gonna destroy you on no premise. On no premise.
Trying to twist scriptures to make it fit. You see what I'm saying? That type of abuse of scripture, that's not what our people need.
Oh, and the premise that you guys did have was lies.
Yeah. The premise that you had was a lie. We're gonna get to all your lies in a second. This guy said I'm a damn CIA operative. Man, go ahead, go to Sirach 6 and 1. This dude said I'm a CIA operative, man. This dude said I'm a CIA operative. You said I got flown to Los Angeles. I got paid.
Flown to New York.
Flown to New York, which we did it in Los Angeles. Said I got paid to do it. I don't do this shit for no money, man. I ain't never got no money for nothing I did, man.
Was there. Said it was Polite's house.
Said it was at Polite's house. We had a hotel, man. Sarnetta wasn't there. We in damn Hollywood, man. Y'all, this is what happens when man, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of dudes in GMS, especially GMS Seattle, but now Chicago and Elder Recall, constantly put their damn foot in their mouth. And Barack in LA, this is to you, man. You always talking about me, talking about I'm double-minded. Your elder is double-minded, man. All right? And I'm proving it with the Bible. How am I double-minded? I've been pushing the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
All right, prove it with the Bible.
Just prove it. I'm sick of hearing you niggas' opinions, man. To hell with any of y'all opinions. All right? All right, what does the Bible say? Surely is man deceived by his own vain opinion, man. Your goddamn rants. Go ahead,
Sirach chapter 6, verse 1. Instead of a friend, become not an enemy.
And instead of a friend, become not an enemy. Let's say you don't like me. You ain't gotta like me. But the scriptures say instead of a friend, become not an enemy. If you don't like a dude, you ain't gotta like him, but you don't gotta become his enemy. You feel what I'm saying? Do you read the Bible? Go ahead, man.
For thereby thou shalt inherit an ill name, shame and reproach.
Shame and reproach. You getting reproached right now, and you're shameful according to the Bible because of what you did. Recall, all right, and all them dudes in GMS Chicago that wanted to buzz in on what he was saying and was talking all that shit. You got how many dudes in GMS Chicago follow me on Instagram? You mean to tell me if you had a problem with me, you wouldn't have one of the dudes reach out to me on Instagram and say something to me about it? No. Y'all niggas is ridiculous, man. Go ahead.
That's what the Bible says. It says, even so shall a sinner that have a double tongue.
A sinner that have a double tongue. You see that? So you became an enemy, and your double tongue, which is led by your double mind, then brought you shame and reproach. All right? So you're going to have to deal with it. We ain't pulling no punches. I ain't going to put no video of you singing, all right, like the UPK did. We're going to really cut you with the scriptures, man. All right? And I hate that I have to do this, man. Because I look up to all the elders. I gave reverence. I gave honors to the elders. I showed love to the brothers in GMS. I never, ever was coming out just down talking y'all, man. Ever. Always been loyal to y'all, man. And this is how a nigga get repaid, man. That's cold. Give me Sirach 3 and 24. We're going to get that what I just read.
This is Sirach chapter 3, verse 24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion.
And that's what's wrong. All y'all that was up there talking all that shit, you're deceived by your own vain opinion. And this is how vain opinions have led to the destruction of the black, Hispanic, and Native American, man. Go ahead.
Hey, it was an opinion that the debate was in New York. It was an opinion that it was Polite's house. It was an opinion that Sonetta was there. It was an opinion that he got paid.
An opinion I got flew out. I got flew out, man. That's insanity, man. Go ahead.
And evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment.
Your judgment has been overthrown through evil suspicion. That's for you, Recall, and all you dudes from GMS Chicago, man. I don't know all y'all names, man, but y'all know who y'all are, man. All right? Go to the law. Give me Leviticus 19:11. All right? Your judgment has been overthrown, man. All right? And these scriptures going to come out and cut you. And we got to show our people. We got to set a precedent and a standard amongst blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans for how to live by this Bible and how to conduct ourselves, man. All right? So when somebody goes off from that, they need to be automatically and instantaneously corrected, man. All right? Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 11. Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely. Because that was false.
That was a false dealing, read.
Neither lie one to another.
Neither lie. You lied. You broke the commandments of the Most High. You lied on me. All right? You broke the commandment. You out here telling people to keep the law, statute, commandments. Meanwhile, you lying on the next man.
And we can point out 10 of you brothers, man, that broke the laws of the Bible. Hey, do you give a fuck? Honestly, I don't think you guys care about breaking the laws of the Bible.
They're not going to care, man. I'll be surprised, man. I see how usually dudes act when they get rebuked, man. You see what I'm saying? Dudes act all crazy. Right. I took low. Listen, when he got on me for liking the GMS No Cowards video, I took low. Dude from Chicago I'm talking about. I said, you know what? You're right. All right? And then this dude still continually talked about me 3 more times. You see what I'm saying? 3 more times. Different brother, every week, different brother hit me up. Hey, this brother in Chicago is talking about you. Why you gotta hate on the next brother for, man? See, that's what's wrong. We under the curse of Deuteronomy 28th chapter, man. You in the truth and your eye is still evil towards your brother, man. All right? You gotta break that shit off you. That's part of becoming a new man. All right?
Hey, I gotta hammer this in. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe how a guy could call another guy a 2/3 evil, gonna be destroyed, say all this wicked shit about him, and his only thing is that he debates the Bible and didn't teach rape to your likings. Let's all think about that for 5 seconds.
Let that sink in, man. Let that sink in, everybody.
Please find me another charge and make it according to the Bible, and let it be a true charge, not a false one.
Yeah, and something recent. Don't try to bring up that old shit like dude from Seattle want to bring up old years ago stuff I was doing, man. Bring me something recent, man.
You know, GMS Seattle, they'll bring up stuff from the world, man.
They'll bring up stuff dudes is not doing, man. Shit when niggas was young as hell. You see what I'm saying? Brothers have changed their lives and are trying to represent the Most High God. The Most High God said, who will stand up for me? Not who will stand up for your group, not who will stand up for your elders, who will stand up for the Most High and what's right, what he put in his Bible. Not doctrines of men. All right? Go ahead, give me Jeremiah 9:3 and read to verse 5. How you just gonna sit up there and lie, pridefully lie? Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. You call yourself an elder. You said what's it like?
Like he was for certain.
Like you was for certain. Like you had the inside scoop on what went down. You don't know what went down, man. All right, I ain't get paid. How am I get paid for an event that happened in a damn hotel room? Like there was people who paid to be there. How are we gonna fly? We was in there 6 deep. So they flew 6. We flew us out 6 deep. How much money you think Sonetta got, man? Okay, and for y'all talking about I'm chasing the money, I done turned down paid debates, man. Okay, I could have took $2,500 for a debate, and I didn't do it because I felt like it wasn't my lot to do it in that particular instance, man.
I'm a witness to that.
You feel what I'm saying? So you don't know what the hell you talking about, man. This ain't about money. It's about Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
It's about feeding the flock. Yahushua said, "If you love me, feed my flock." Period. Right. Don't rant. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 3. And they bend their tongues like their bow for lies.
Just talking about our people. Bending their tongues like a bow for lies. You wanted to hurt me with your mouth, with what you said. You wanted to do hurt. You wanted to do injurious practices upon me. Read.
But they are not valiant for the truth upon the earth.
They're not valiant for the truth, man. Okay? You was more valiant about teaching lies about me than you were about teaching the truth to the jakes that was out in the area of Chicago. Read.
For they proceed from evil to evil, and they know not me, saith the Lord.
Yeah, you ain't knowing the Lord. Read to verse 5 though. All right, y'all gotta repent from that bullshit, man, and put that carnal ass spirit off you. Read.
It says, take ye heed every one of his neighbor.
Take ye heed every one of his neighbor. Read.
And trust ye not in any brother.
Right, we supposed to be brothers, right? We supposed to be teaching the same doctrine. Yahawashi, Yahweh are the names.
Absent, rape.
Absent rape. Absent you rape the way you want it to be, right? The way the man wants it to be, right? Read.
It says, for every brother will utterly supplant.
And that's what it was. Y'all try to utterly supplant me, right, Red?
And every neighbor will walk with slander.
With slanders, man. And y'all slandered me, right, Red?
And they will deceive every one of his neighbor.
And they will deceive every one of his neighbor, lie on his neighbor. This is what our people do in the world, and y'all still bring that wicked spirit into the truth.
Well, tell the rest of his neighbors. Tell the rest of your neighbors, you know,
something bad about you.
Everybody lies about another brother, man.
This dude is 20 years in the truth, and he's still doing shit like this? That is absolutely asinine, man. Okay? That is crazy. Alright? We supposed to be an example to these people. We telling these black conscious niggas, oh, y'all niggas is wicked, y'all gonna get destroyed. We saying all this about them, and we can't even get right amongst ourselves. What the hell do we look like, man? Alright? We gotta get our house in order. 2015, Israel gotta get their house in order through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And will not speak the truth.
And will not speak the truth. You spoke nothing but lies and slander, Red.
They have taught their tongue to speak lies.
Taught their tongue to speak like Red.
And weary themselves to commit iniquity.
Man, you see that? Wearied yourself to commit that iniquity against me. Y'all sinned against me, man. Okay? And I'm offended by that. Alright? We ain't supposed to be doing that. We in the truth. We supposed to be teaching our people better than that. Alright? And what the hell are you doing? Acting like some damn women in a goddamn beauty salon, man. Alright?
Got the spirit of that nigga woman.
Yeah, got the spirit of these. Y'all condemn the black woman of everything she does, right? But you got the same spirit on you because y'all are a bunch of damn mama's boys anyway, man. Where we at? Let me get Zephaniah 3 and 13. Let's see about the elect. All right, you want to talk about the elect? You want to tell somebody they are 2/3 and act as if you the elect, act as if GMS is the only path to the Most High God in the kingdom of heaven, right, Red?
Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 13. The remnant of Israel.
Who's the remnant of Israel? This is the elect, right, Red?
Shall not do iniquity.
Shall not do iniquity, Red.
Nor speak lies.
Nor speak lies. So the remnant of Israel that will be delivered, which is the elect, or do not do iniquity, do not sin, and do not speak lies. You sinned against me, you spoke lies against me, man. All right? You were a false witness against me. That's not something the elect would do. So while you're telling somebody they're 2/3, you should watch your goddamn self, man. All right, read.
Neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth.
Neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. But you're gonna tell somebody else they're 2/3 while you lying on them, while you deceiving the people about them. All right, the elect ain't gonna do that. Read.
For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid.
Okay, go to Zechariah 8 and 16.
This is the book of Zechariah chapter 8 verse 16. It says, these are the things that ye shall do.
These are the things that ye shall do. Read.
Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor.
Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor. Was you speaking the truth? No. Read.
Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates.
That's right. Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates. Did you do that? No. You kindled strife, man. That's what you did. You kindled strife. Give me Revelation 21 and 8. You kindled strife. All right? And I'm not saying that this means I'm writing all of these GMS off or even these particular individuals. That's not what I'm saying. But the scriptures say, then that sin rebukes sharply. All right? So they know better than to do this. All right? Now, they might not like that the rebuke is coming from me. All right? But hey, it is what it is. The rebuke is coming from the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Right, which is the scriptures.
That's right. Read.
It says, Revelation 21 and 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars.
And all liars. You lying on a brother. So you were going to be up in there with all them other wicked people that you condemn every week, right, Red?
Shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire.
In the lake which burneth with fire, man, will be a 2/3, Red?
In brimstone, which is the second death.
All right, so you should watch yourself, man. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying that I shouldn't watch myself. All right? We all got to watch ourselves before you get caught out there doing some wicked ass shit, like lying like a motherfucker on somebody, man. But then you go condemn, oh, Saw Netta, polite, natural Tahudi. Meanwhile, what the hell are you doing? You saying that they're guilty of the same things that lying will also all get you into the lake of fire. You see that? We got to do better, Israel. We got to do better. We supposed to be princes of God, man. Representatives, ambassadors, and messengers of the Most High God. And this is how we acting? That's a goddamn shame, man. All right? I'm appalled and I'm disappointed. And so a man that I looked up to as an elder would conduct himself in such a way. It's a goddamn shame, man. Where we at? Let me get Exodus 20 and 16. We're going to go back to the law, all right? Because these laws, statutes, and commandments is the perfect knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that the Most High God gave to us with the rest of the scriptures. But the foundation is the law. Let's see what the law say. Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 16.
This is one of the 10 commandments. Read.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
The people in the church could have told you this. Thou shalt not bear false witness. So why did you do it? Read.
Against thy neighbor.
You bore false witness against me. Now let's say you don't think I'm a brother. Let's say you don't think I'm a brother because it say, brother. But neighbor means the children of thy people. Irregardless, I'm your neighbor. You can't get around me being your neighbor because I'm an Israelite.
That's a cut.
So that's a total dagger. You can't bear false witness. And what did you do? Bore false witness. All right, stay in Exodus, go to 23 and read 1 to 2.
Exodus chapter 23, verse 1. Thou shalt not raise a false report.
Thou shalt not. This is a commandment of God to not raise a false report. When you say I'm chasing filthy lucre, when you say I'm just trying to get money and that's why I'm messing with the house of consciousness, all right, you are raising a false report. You are breaking the laws of God. Read.
Put not thy hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness.
You're an unrighteous witness. So y'all trying to tell me that my hand is with the wicked because I did a sit down with polite. Meanwhile, the Bible itself tells you that your hand is with the wicked because you are raising a false report and being a false witness. All right. So really, you're taking the dagger and just sticking it in yourself, man. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
And that's what y'all did. All y'all that sat up there in the GMS Chicago.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 23, verse 1. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thy hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness.
That's right, read.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Which is, again, that's what y'all did in GMS Chicago. You followed a multitude to do evil, man. Read.
Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment.
You see that? A clause to decline after many to rest judgment, man. And that's exactly what y'all did. Y'all guilty of some of the most fundamental things. And do you hear how beautiful these laws are? Do you know that if we as a people would apply this, how much better our society, or not our society, but our lives would function, and how much sooner our deliverance would come? But no, niggas want to hold it up. Niggas want to hamper. Oh, it's coming soon. The Lord is coming. The Lord is coming. The Lord is coming. And look at the simple laws that you're breaking. Yahushua said in Matthew 5:17-19, what? He that breaketh the least of the commandments and teacheth men so, the same shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
And in a way, you're teaching men to do so.
That's right.
Because you do them, and you got brothers watching you thinking it's okay. So that's you teaching men to break these laws, man.
That's right. These are the laws that we need as a people, man, to help our people out. But you can't call yourself a teacher of these laws and be breaking them while you're spitting them out, man. Be breaking the most simple ones, man. Yahushua said what? The whole law is hinged on two things. Love the Most High God with all your heart and love thy neighbor as thyself. That's what the law is hinged on, man. And y'all can't even, you're not grasping that concept, man. You only want to love those that love you. And in Matthew 5, Yahushua said what? The publicans love them that love you, that love themselves. We gotta do better, man. We gotta be perfect as the Most High in heaven. Does the Most High love the 2/3? Yes, he does. Not saying that we gotta just go out here loving all the 2/3. The 2/3 gonna be destroyed. We gotta get on them. Don't mean we gotta be doing all this, going out of our way, doing all type of stuff to help them. But the fact is, it's just a testament. If the Most High loved the 2/3, how much more can you love a brother that's in the truth that you might have a disagreement with?
But it's a balance because it speaks on loving them and it speaks on hating them too.
Yeah, it's speaking because we got a disdain for what they do. The Most High got mad at us and said he hated his heritage because of our wickedness. So it's a balance. We got to balance it. Sometimes dudes is all hate and no love. Sometimes dudes is all love and no hate. It's a balance, man. The Most High said in Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is an abomination unto me. So we got to be balanced, dude. Dudes got to bring the balance back into what we do. Okay? Go ahead. That's it on that?
Yeah, that's it on that.
Go to Deuteronomy 19. More law. Okay? These perfect laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High God gave us to govern us that our people need to be following. Okay, as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and we will see an improvement, and we will see our salvation come sooner than we think. Go ahead.
What?
Start at 19, start at 16 to 21.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 16. If a false witness rise up against any man.
Recall, and some of you other guys, y'all raise false witness against me. Right? It says any man, right, Rick?
To testify against him that which is wrong.
That which is wrong, which is what you did. Rick?
Then both the men between whom the controversy is shall stand before the Lord.
Shall stand before the Lord, right, Rick?
Before the priest and the judges which shall be in those days. And the judges shall make diligent inquisition. And behold, if the witness be a false witness,
go ahead,
and have testified falsely against his brother,
that's right,
then shall ye do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother.
Well, you thought to condemn me to the lake of fire and say I was a 2/3, say I was probably going to get put in a concentration camp and killed. That's what you said, recall. But you were a false witness. Why? You said I'm taking stuff for filthy lucre. You lied talking about I'm taking away from the scriptures. Okay? All these different things that you said that was going to land me in the lake of fire. So you a false witness. So according to the law, you're supposed to be in the lake of fire.
Right.
It's the same thing Seattle did a couple years ago. They called us, they said that we was whoremongers, man. You know what I'm saying? Which gets you in the lake of fire. Right. Which we not. You see what I'm saying? It's all lies. You see where these lies will get you, man? Y'all ain't need to know who you dealing with, man. You dealing with the Most High God. Go ahead.
It says, then shall you do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother. So shalt thou put the evil away from among you. And those
you got to put that evil away from among you, man, because that damn wicked spirit is working within y'all flesh, man. All right. So what we would do in the ancient days was kill a motherfucker who had that wicked demonic spirit like that working within their flesh, man. All right. But y'all can repent, man. I ain't saying y'all need to be dead, but what I'm saying is you need to consider your actions, man. All right. The Sirach speaks all about the tongue and what the tongue does, man. And the tongue will be a man's fall, as it is written. Go ahead.
And those which remain shall hear and fear, and shall henceforth commit no more evil, any such evil among you.
So don't lie on somebody. The Most High God said, if you lie on somebody, man, you can get your ass killed, man. Don't lie on your brother, man. All right. They're already doing too much of that in the world. You mean to tell me you're going to bring that into the truth and call yourself a man of God? Go ahead, man.
And thine eye shall not pity, but life shall go for life.
Life shall go for life, thine eye shall not pity. You wanted to take my life and put it in the lake of fire according to the law. Your life's supposed to go in the lake of fire now.
Right.
Watch what you do. Go ahead.
Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot.
Now go to Proverbs 6 and 19. The goddamn shame, man. We got to do better. This go for all Israel, man. All Israel, namely starting with the one West camps, because that's who the Lord is dealing with principally and primarily, man. All right? We got to do better, man. We supposed to be the vanguards of this, man. All right? We got to conduct ourselves in a better fashion. All right? And it's got to be reforms that come in 2015, man. All right? If we want the Lord to come back, we better act like it, man. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things that the Lord hates.
No, I wanted 19. Oh, yeah, you started 16 to establish that context. So, go ahead.
These 6 things that the Lord hates.
So it's going to name things that the Most High God hates, right, Reed?
Yea, 7 are abomination unto him.
Go ahead.
A proud look, a lying tongue.
Yeah, a proud look and a lying tongue. The Lord hates a proud look and the Lord hates a lying tongue. Y'all was out there looking prideful and you was lying. The Lord hated that, man. Right. He hated every second of that y'all did. I hope you understand that. Rick?
And hands that shed innocent blood. And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Feet that be swift in running to mischief.
That's what y'all was doing, mischief, Rick.
A false witness that speaketh lies.
The Lord hates a false witness, man. I don't even got to elaborate on that. That was it on 19.
And he that soweth discord among the brethren.
And you sowed discord by speaking those lies. So the Lord hates a lying tongue, a false witness, the swift feet to do mischief. The Lord hates almost everything y'all was doing, man. Skip to verse 14 in that same chapter, Brother Kushak.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 14. Forwardness is in his heart.
Forwardness is in his heart, Rick.
He visiteth mischief continually.
That was y'all visiting mischief with that forwardness in your heart, man. With that wicked spirit that was working in y'all, Rick.
He sowed discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly.
Calamity comes on those that sow discord. That was mischief and that was frowardness. That was profane. That was wicked that y'all was kindling in that congregation that night. Okay? You see that? You see how cold the scriptures are? That was it?
Suddenly he shall be broken without remedy.
You better watch it, man. Now again, I ain't saying I'm innocent, man. But we got to watch it. Y'all sat up there and boldly, proudly went directly against the scriptures and not taking into account the possible disciplinary action that could come down on high from you or on you. which could possibly be result in your death. You better watch it, man. That goes for all of Israel. We gotta watch it, man. We gotta do better, man. All right. Yahushua said, "Do unto others." Did he not? Nah. Oh, that's Christianity. Well, is it not written? That don't count for these other nations, these heathens, but that counts for us brothers, man, amongst this truth. We got to deal better, man. We got to be better examples for the nation to get right so we can get the hell out of this kingdom. So we can take this white man down and put his ass in the slavery where he belongs. So there ain't no more simple niggas running around talking about they Egyptians or they Muslims or they Moors or any other that madness, man. We got to do what we got to do, man. All right? We got to do better. Where we at? That was it on that? Yeah. Let me get Matthew 15:19.
It's the book of Matthew chapter 15 verse 19. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts.
Out of the heart it proceed evil thoughts. Out of your mind. That double mind. Read.
Murders, adulteries, fornication, thefts, false witness.
False witness. That's evil that came out of your heart. Your double heart. Recall and all the rest of you dudes that participated in it. Okay? Read.
Blasphemies. These are the things which defile a man.
That defiled you. Bearing false witness on a brother defiles you, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay? You were defiled. You have committed a wickedness, man, towards a brother. Alright? So, the best thing to do would be to repent, man. Alright? Now, you don't got to, and it doesn't make a difference. I'm not going to keep beating the dead horse. We doing this to establish the fact of the matter, man. Alright? And to let this message be for all, a cautionary tale for all of Israel about what the scriptures say and how we all need to get our act together. Reforms need to come. Start with the One West camps. That's who the Lord is dealing with. Pure, I don't care. It's all this anti-One West propaganda going out. Guess what? The Lord is dealing with One West, man. All right? That's period. That's clear. We deal with the scriptures the most. All right? But we need to get our acts together so we can be the vanguards for real, man. Not just say we're the vanguards. We got to really be the vanguards, man. All right? Where we at?
Where we at?
Give me go back to Proverbs real quick. I got a couple more scriptures in Proverbs, and then we're going to jump to the next thing. Okay? Oh, and real quick. Now, I'm a CIA operative. Let me show you something real quick. I'm a CIA goddamn operative, this dude said. That's madness, man. All right, let me show you something real quick. All right? Let's get this on camera real quick. I don't want to get too much information. Make sure, you know, I don't want to get too much of this information out here. But see this right here? Y'all see this right here? Hold on. So I just want to make sure my address ain't on this motherfucker. All right. Now, but look, you see this right here? This is a gang registration card, man. Just like you like to recall, just like you like to pull out your Native American registration card, this is what I got, man. I'm a convicted goddamn felon, documented gang member, man. I ain't no goddamn CIA operative, man. All right? They don't let gang members into the CIA with felonies, man. All right? So man, just shut up, man. I'm just gonna come straight. Shut that shit up, man. All right? Stop sitting on the highways ranting like you always do and like break the Bible down and teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who the fuck they are, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. Where we at? Proverbs, I need Proverbs 12 and 17.
Proverbs chapter 12 verse 17. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness.
He that speaketh truth, that's righteous to speak truth. But you weren't speaking the truth. So that's the opposite of righteousness.
None of you
that's
guys
wickedness.
were, man.
That's evil, man. Read.
But a false witness deceit.
But a false witness deceit. That's what you utter, deceit. Wicked deceit. Forward profane deceit. Read. That was it?
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay, go to Proverbs 19 and read verse 5. And then we're going to jump to the next thing.
Proverbs chapter 19 verse 5. A false witness shall not be unpunished.
Shall not be unpunished, man. The Lord punishes false witnesses. Read.
And he that speaketh lies shall not escape.
Shall not escape. The scriptures is cold, man. Skip to verse 9 real quick.
Proverbs chapter 19 verse 9. A false witness shall not be Oh, that was it. That was verse 9.
Oh, you read 9?
Yeah.
Read verse 5.
That's a lot. That was 9. This is not. Proverbs chapter 19 verse 9.
Go ahead.
A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish.
Oh, so you went to 5 and then skipped to 9?
Yeah.
Okay, pray. That was the spirit. That's what I need. Okay, we're going to move on to the next subject, though, real quick. Give me Jeremiah 9 and 1, right? Because this guy recall, all right, this is the problem. Some of you Israelites, y'all going to two extremes, man, all right? Y'all going way too extreme. This guy recall sat up on the same video he's condemning me. And he spoke about the young brother that got murdered in Ohio, Tamir Rice, 12-year-old Tamir Rice. A young black boy walking through the park. The police, anybody watch the video? He's walking. Yeah, there was a call that he was toting a BB gun, but he was walking through the park. All right, the police hopped immediately out on this goddamn cracker, hopped immediately out on him and killed him. And a lot of you guys in the conscious community, y'all ain't even talking about that enough either. Y'all conscious dudes, y'all need to get your mind right. Y'all over here trying to debunk the Bible. You need to worry about young blacks and Hispanics getting murdered in the streets. Right. Why don't we deal with that? I ain't hear none of y'all talk about Tamir Rice's murder, man. All right? But anyway, this guy Recall want to talk about Tamir Rice. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. That's good for that nigga. You talk about you don't care when young blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans get murdered in the street. You had in Utah, a Native American just got murdered. It's been in 2014 more Hispanics got murdered than black people, which they haven't been putting that out in the mainstream media. And a lot of people get murdered. You say you don't give a fuck, right? You don't care. Well, do you care about the slaves that got brought here and was raped, robbed, and murdered in slavery? What about your great Native American ancestors that got all their buffalo got goddamn killed and the white man was murdering them, man?
Because that's one of the main points that we make, is that the so-called white man needs to pay for all the rape, robbery, and murder.
Yeah, that makes him the devil, right?
Right. So what does he have to pay for if we shouldn't give a fuck if niggas and Latinos are getting gunned down every day? If we shouldn't give a fuck about it.
We supposed to give a damn, man. That some of y'all Israelites, y'all take it to way too extreme, and I'm gonna prove it in the Bible. This ain't just our emotion. Yeah. The Bible said we gotta care about what happens to our people. Even if our people are wicked, even if our people don't know they're Hebrew Israelites, we supposed to give a damn when atrocities are committed against our people, especially by the devil, the so-called white man, or any of these other goddamn nations. Go ahead, Jeremiah 9:1.
Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 1. Oh, that my head were waters.
Oh, this is Jeremiah. He said, oh, that my head were waters. Read.
Mine eyes a fountain of tears.
My eyes was tears. So Jeremiah is crying, right? Read.
That I might weep day and night for the slain of the daughter of my people.
So Jeremiah was a righteous prophet, a man of the Lord, a member of the elect, right? And he said he cried for the blacks and Hispanics that was murdered. He cried for that, man. What the hell did you do? I don't give a damn about none of that. All right, well, what did the righteous prophet Jeremiah say? Did he care? He cried for blacks and Hispanics getting murdered.
That's right.
All right? He wept. He was upset when he's on the scene now. He was upset when Trayvon Martin was killed, Mike Brown, Tamir Rice, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner. Okay? Stay in Jeremiah, go to 14 and 17. This is how we're supposed to be. We're really supposed to give a damn about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's why we go out there and try to wake them up. We understand they ain't all going to wake up. But we go out there because the sooner we wake the elect up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the sooner we in the kingdom, and the sooner all of us as a total black and Hispanic and Native American populace are at rest, man. So do we care about our people? Yes, we do. Go ahead. 14:17.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 17. Therefore thou shalt say this word unto them.
So the Most High God said, this is what you're going to say, Rick.
Let my eyes run down with tears.
He says, say this to them. Tell our people that you are sad, that you are weeping, right, Rick?
Night and day.
Night and day. You are constantly in a state of mourning and weeping. Why, Rick?
And let them not cease, for the virgin daughter of my people is broken with a great breach, with a very grievous blow.
We're supposed to be weeping day and night over how our people are being oppressed and destroyed, man. We're supposed to be weeping. That's what God commanded Jeremiah to do, and to let people know that he was weeping for the state that we was in. You see what I'm saying? So are you going according to the Bible or not? We understand that all things are ultimately the Lord's judgment. The Lord's judgment is likened unto a ring. Whoso perish being innocent. But you are still... In that time when Jeremiah was on the scene, we was getting conquered by the Babylonians. He was still weeping for what happened to our people, even though our people... committed wickedness to prompt that.
Even though it said, "Pray not for this people."
Yeah, even though
it's a balance.
Even though he said, "Pray not for this people," he still wept for this people, and the Most High still commanded him to weep for this people and to let the people know he was weeping for them.
Right.
We supposed to actually give a damn, man. Okay, we are supposed to give a damn, my man. All right. Contrary to what the hell you feel, the Bible says different. The righteous prophets of old conducted themselves far different than you do. Said things far different than what you do. I'm talking to you, Recall. Okay? That's for the record. All right,
like I said, though, like there got to be a balance there, man.
That's right.
You know these niggas is wicked. Yeah, they're going to get destroyed. Scriptures, Jeremiah even cursed him.
That's right.
But he still wept for the condition of his people.
That's right.
Well, go ahead.
We're supposed to be sad about this, just like we're supposed to be sad about the transatlantic slave trade.
Right.
We're supposed to be sad about the goddamn Panama deception. We're supposed to be sad about the Holocaust that occurred to the North American Indian. We're supposed to be sad about all of these things, man. All right?
Well, mad too.
Yeah, and mostly mad. We're supposed to be mad as hell that we're oppressed as a people. Doesn't the Bible say, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad? You ain't mad about a young black man life meaning nothing and getting taken in an instant? You ain't mad about that? Well, that makes you not wise. Let me get Ezekiel 21 and 12.
According to the Bible.
I'm just going with what the Bible says. I'm not giving you doctrine. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm sick of niggas' opinions, man. All right? Y'all get on the conscious community because they speak out of the vanity of their own heart, and here you go doing the same thing, giving your own opinion. Let's deal with the Bible, man. The only thing that's going to save blacks and Hispanic people is following the laws, statutes, commandments that are in the Bible, and the Most High going to send AHRAYMLAB to come get it. That's the only thing. But you can't even do that, but you claim to be a prophet. It's a goddamn lie. Where you at?
12?
21 and 12.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 21, verse 12. Cry and howl, son of man.
Cry and howl. So this is another commandment the Lord has given. To cry and howl. Read.
For it shall be upon my people, it shall be upon all the princes of Israel.
Cry and howl for what is happening to our people, man. Read.
Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people.
What's the modern day sword, the gun? Cry for the terrors by reason of the sword of the gun in this day that is upon our people. We're supposed to cry and howl about that. Read.
Smite therefore upon thy thigh.
Smite therefore upon thy thigh. Show a physical show of weeping and frustration and mourning for what is happening to our people. This is what the Most High God commanded us to do as prophets, as men of the Lord, as priests of the Lord. Are you doing that? No. You rejoicing over the death of a 12-year-old black boy? That could have been your black ass walking in the park, man. That could have been any one of us, man. And the cops pulled right up, hopped out, and murdered that boy, man. And that's okay with you? You don't give a damn? You out of your goddamn mind, man. You need to repent. You need to repent, man. Alright? I ain't saying that I ain't got nothing I don't need to repent for. I'm not saying that I'm righteous, man. I'm not saying that I'm good. Yahushua said, call no man good. But what I'm saying is you are clearly in error on multiple cases, man. And you call yourself an elder. That's what makes it that much worse. Where we at? Let me get Isaiah 22 and 4. We got to set a better example for our people. We got to care about our people. Even though we know 2/3 ain't going to make it, we got to care about our people. We got to sigh and cry for the abominations that's being committed. Whether our people are committing them, especially if the heathen is committing them upon us, namely the devil, the so-called white man. Read.
Isaiah chapter 22, verse 4. Therefore said I, look away from me, I will weep bitterly.
He said, so Isaiah said, look away from me, I will weep bitterly. So here, we went to Jeremiah, a righteous prophet. We went to Ezekiel, a righteous prophet. Now we went to Isaiah, a righteous prophet. Was they wicked for weeping for our people? Read.
Labor not to comfort me because of the spoiling of the daughter of my people.
So he said he wept because we were spoiled. All right? So Isaiah is weeping over what's happening to our people. From the time we got to this country when the so-called white man started getting at us and oppressing us to now when we still being oppressed. Isaiah wept. Jeremiah wept. Ezekiel wept. Are they wrong or are you wrong? That's crazy. Go to Lamentations 2:11. Let's get Jeremiah again, the author of Lamentations. This is how we supposed to do. We supposed to weep. We supposed to be mad as hell, and we supposed to have we're supposed to express mourning and sadness over what's happening to our people. This is how we got to conduct ourselves. You wonder why certain people are trying to stay away from the Hebrew Israelites. I mean, some of these people, they just ain't gonna get it, and they ain't right anyway. Like, I'm not saying that, but some people is like, damn, y'all just don't have any compassion on your own people. We gotta have compassion. We supposed to be we supposed to be organization for the people, a nation for the people. We just supposed to be teaching the people how to follow the Most High right. All right, go ahead. Lamentations 2:11.
Lamentations chapter 2, verse 11. Mine eyes do fail with tears. My bowels are troubled. My liver is poured upon the earth for the destruction of the daughter of my people, because the children and the sucklings swoon in the streets of the city.
The children in the streets of the city. You supposed to be mad as hell that a cracker could take a so-called black kid's life, okay? A Hebrew Israelite's life like it's nothing and get away with it. You supposed to be sad about that, but you rejoicing, man. What type of bullshit is that? Get your damn mind right, man. All right? All right, give me Isaiah 62:10, man. I can't believe that in 2015, guys is calling themselves men of the Lord and they struggling with simple concepts like caring about your own people, man. That's goddamn ridiculous. Go ahead.
Isaiah 62 verse 10.
62:10.
Isaiah chapter 62 verse 10. Go through the gates.
So we supposed to go through the gates, right? Go amongst our people. Go amongst the black man. Go amongst the Puerto Rican man. Go amongst the Native American man. Read.
Prepare ye the way of the people. Cast up.
It said, prepare ye the way of the people. We're supposed to be guiding our people. We're supposed to be guiding blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua back to righteousness. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Alright? Don't forget that. Don't forget what the fucking mission is, man. Alright? Go ahead.
Gather out the stones, lift up a standard for the people.
We're supposed to lift a standard up for our people. Are all our people going to come in? No, we know the Lord is dealing with only the elect and the 1/3. Okay? But we're supposed to lift that standard up so they can come to it. You act like the elect is sealed already. Go ahead.
Demon who's the elect and who's not.
Yeah, saying, oh, you the elect, you not the elect. You don't know, man. Alright?
This is embarrassing, man, really.
What, that was it on that? Yeah. Go to stay in Isaiah, go to 57:14, and then we're gonna jump to the next point. Then we're gonna get on the famous white boy from GMS Seattle. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 57, verse 14. And shall say, cast ye up, prepare the way. Take up the stumbling block out of the way of my people.
So it said, take ye up the stumbling block, man. Now you taking up from one stumbling block, which could be Christianity, which could be Islam, which could be the Egyptology, and you putting another stumbling block by perverting the truth with your madness, man. With your with the demonic spirit that's working in you of hatred towards your brother, of lying towards your brother. You see that? That's wicked, man. We're supposed to be picking up stumbling blocks, not picking them up and replacing them with other ones. That's wicked, man. But now we're gonna go. Give me Sirach 10:1. And then we're going to show some things. Now we're going to jump to GMS Seattle. Okay? A lot of people seen the video that I did with Polite. Polite had put in the beginning the one that was seen on Sarnetta TV. It was the beginning of the 12 tribes. The 12 tribes. And I know why you did that, Polite, because Polite got took to school. Okay? He was doing all that stuff, but he really got took to school on that, man. Alright? And that's the point. Why don't nobody talk about how I went into the 12 tribes, Revelation 7? Why don't nobody talk about that? Everybody want to talk about rape. Everybody want me to be a rapist. That shit's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, so Polite had to put his little extras on there, because he likes to create he likes to create the illusion that he's winning. And February 8th you're going down. Alright, but that's beside the point. The fact is that on there they put a clip of a particular GMS camp. That's GMS Seattle. For the record, me and this brother used to be in GMS Seattle. I left GMS Seattle in August of 2011. I joined GMS Seattle on February 2011, and I left in August of 2011 because that leader is that damn white boy, that alleged Ephraimite, alright, who called himself Yerah, alright, that goddamn coward and that punk, alright. I'm just gonna come straight, alright. Now, when I left, I hit him with this scripture, alright, because that dude is crazy and he hates black people, okay, and we're gonna prove it. That dude hates black people. Go ahead.
Sirach
chapter 3, Sirach, go ahead.
Sirach chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people.
A wise judge instructeth his people. Recall this, go to you too. You're supposed to be a wise judge, right?
And the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
A government of a prudent man is well ordered. You wasn't being well ordered, recall. And that GMS Seattle camp is the most out of order camp I've ever seen. And I've been up there. I was with them, man. You're not well ordered. So like, go ahead.
Yeah, and that's why they went from about 20 guys to like 5 or 6 guys.
You listen. GMS Seattle has so many members, man. You had so many members and everybody left. Only a few guys left the troop. Most guys left and went to other camps to do the work elsewhere. Okay? Not like that, oh, them niggas is back in the world. No, everybody kept doing the work. Nobody wanted to be up in that camp because that camp is a camp of disorder, unruliness, wickedness, man. Alright? You got a guy in that camp. You got a guy by the name of Ashiar Rakar in that camp. Right. I'm just going to say it. This dude this is what I'm talking about, hypocrisy. You can't call yourself a man of the Lord and be a hypocrite. Yahushua hated hypocrites, okay, who the world calls Christ. This guy went out on Halloween weekend and condemned everybody that celebrated Halloween, yet sat up there with his daughter and carved pumpkins with her for Halloween. Talking about he knew he shouldn't have did it, but he had to do something for it. He wanted to do something for his daughter. Carved pumpkins or grave images for Halloween, a demonic holiday. That's what this dude did, but he's supposed to be a man of the Lord. Yeah, nigga, you just got called out, man. Alright? You just got called out. This is what guys in Israel are doing. You understand what I'm talking about? This is what guys in Israel are doing, man. You understand what I'm saying? This is crazy. We got to be the vanguards of this. Our people are going to stay destroyed. Niggas is going to continually be faggots. Our women are going to keep acting like hoes if we don't do what the hell we need to do and be men of the Lord and gird our loins up. All right, read.
And the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
A government of a prudent man well ordered, read.
As the judge of the people is himself. So are his officers.
So the judge, if the judge is wicked and that's a wicked judge, see, I know all them guys that's in that camp, all right? I know all of them. Them dudes I used to be cool with, every single one of them, them dudes used to love me. Now they hate me. Why? Because they're envious judge, that fucking white boy you rock. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, I just got to say this too, man. You know, GMS Seattle's behind that Sakari No Cowards page. We know 1,000% because...
Well, we know because when we called y'all out, y'all had to take it down, right?
Right, exactly.
It's a lot. Go ahead.
But you know, they like the bro said, they putting shit up there from the world. They putting shit from before this brother had got rebuked by the elders and, you know, they're
years ago,
repented from. Then they have the nerve to put a video of me up there saying I snitched on somebody, right? But watch how funny this is, how much that white boy don't know nothing about street politics. The guy he's saying I snitched on, I'm gonna just put this real quick, I ain't gonna dwell on it. The guy he's saying I snitched on is the one who I brought to your house the first time we figured out the truth and started learning the truth, and we came to sup in a fellowship with you, your Carl, and the rest of the Akim out there. It was me, it was Yatab, okay? It was Kenny, it was AHRAYMLAB. If I'm lying, they were there. And it was the dude who you said I snitched on.
So if he snitched on him, why is dude hanging out with him?
Right.
You idiot.
See, and what you don't know is which, you know,
you white boy.
Right, you know, like I said, you don't know street politics. I'm going to just give you the story real quick. So if a brother run across that video, you know the story, all right? A shootout happened. You know, I'm not going to say where or when. I'm not no snitch. I don't put out government names like you, like a white boy snitch. You're the real snitch, putting out niggas' government names and shit. A shootout happened, okay? They apprehended us. I told the police a bogus story, okay? They let me go. They figured out it was a lie. They came to my house to get me. By then I had fled town, so therefore they published in the papers that I cooperated to try to demonize me and make me look bad. The same dude you talking about I snitched on, I'd call right now and do an interview with him. But that just goes to show you, this white boy don't know nothing about street politics. You can't go and find out something about him because he was a stoner rocker white boy with long ass fucking...
Yeah, man, he didn't even hang out with black people, man. Nigga didn't even fucking kick with black people. That dude hates black people. That's why you got that clip of him saying fucking nigger. That dude hates black people, man. Okay? He fucking hates us, man. If you were so-called Judah Benjamin Levi, African American West Indian Haitian man like us, man, he hates you, man. It don't even matter if you mix. Well, I'm mixed, right? Right? I'm mixed so-called Haitian, right? He don't care. He hates my guts, man. Because really, he want to be a Haitian, man. All right, on the low, he really want to be a Haitian, and I can prove that, man. But the fact is that dude is a goddamn hater, man. All right, and he's full of shit. Like you said, if he told on dude, you know the goddamn white man is the devil. The word devil mean what? Deceiver. Right. If he told on dude, why did he pop up with dude at your crib, man? What kind of sense is that, man?
And the whole incident that happened with the police was way before we had even met you guys and came to your house. But you didn't know that. And I even forgot to mention that shit last time.
Hey, white boy.
Right.
But nah, yeah, finish that out.
Okay, it says, as the judges of the people is himself, so are his officers. In what manner of man the run the salat? In what manner of man the ruler of city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Exactly. So he's the ruler of that camp. So all them people in that camp have took on his spirit. I didn't want to take that spirit on. That's why I left that camp through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And I say through water Yahweh Shem Yahushua that I'm not in that camp. And I say through water Yahweh Shem Yahushua I'm not in GMS anymore. I'm just going to come straight and I'm going to put that out there. Okay? I ain't been in GMS in 3 years, and I realized a couple years ago that was a blessing from the Most High God. Okay? And I'm just going to put that directly on the table. Anybody can feel however the hell they want to. You don't need to be a member of any particular group to be the elect. You got to do what's right. That's all that matters. Okay?
Sound doctrine.
You know, you got to teach the right doctrine, all right? And we're going to prove what's right and what's not, all right? But the fact is, that dude has a wicked, carnal, evil, cowardly spirit on him, and that entire camp has embodied that. You got guys in that camp, one guy in particular was a hardcore dude in the streets, knocking niggas out, doing his damn thing or whatever. Now he's soft and weak, all right? He done turned soft and weak and turned into a coward because he's getting his orders called by a coward, all right? And you know who the hell I'm talking to, you pumpkin carver. All right.
Hey, and you know what? You know we're gonna go into some footage on the.
Yeah, man. Bro, let's go. We're gonna go into some footage of GMS No Cowards. A lot of people y'all seen it, right? They want to say I'm GMS No Cowards. I ain't got to be GMS No Cowards because you see my face and we putting y'all on Front Street. All right. Let's go to GMS No Cowards real quick. Let's see what happens with this cowardly ass dude. This dude who thinks he's somebody. All right, and hates black people. This white boy right here. You see him. You rock. Y'all seen it, all right? This fucking clown. All right, let's see if he's a man of the Lord. Let's see what the Lord did to his ass, man.
That's why it says the Most High teaches my fingers to war, man.
Look at this dude, man.
Do it again.
Let's see this in slow motion what this dude do, man. This dude is an embarrassment. But I'm gonna let you see it and then I'm gonna comment further. You see that? This nigga is on the goddamn ground swinging. This is an Edomite crackhead bum cracker devil, and he swings at him from point blank range and misses him and falls on the goddamn ground. This is what this goddamn white boy do. But see, recall real quick. Put this on my face. Now recall, you said that, oh, he's in our circle. You ain't in our circle, nigga. He's still in our circle. You want this square ass nigga in your circle? You call this motherfucker a soldier right here? You can have him, man. I don't want to be in no fucking circle with this fucking coward in it, man.
Right. Which one of you guys really trust your life with this fucking white boy who swings on another white boy, Edomite crackhead bum, and ends up on his back?
Nigga at point blank range, nigga can't hit him.
You guys gonna really trust him with your life? Man,
this is a soldier.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
This is crazy, man. But this is the nigga you repping for, right? But the Guerrilla Hebrew, he's too carnal. I ain't never swung at a white boy at point blank range while I'm supposed to be doing the work of the Lord. A white boy who, mind you, opposed no threat and swing and fall on my ass. I ain't never did no crazy shit like that, man. All right? But I'm trying to be a superstar and I'm trying to get attention, right? This motherfucker, man, he the one that's trying to get attention, this prideful demon. All right? Let's see how his boys laugh at him, though.
The prophet on his back. A prophet of the Lord on his back.
That's a goddamn shame.
Hey, stop it. Stop it. Do it again. Do it again. Spirit made me miss that motherfucker.
See, this is funny, man. Shout out to GMS No Cowards, because this shit is fucking funny, man. You see this dude? Look at him.
The spirit made me miss him.
Son of the spirit.
And the spirit made me miss that
Look at his boy. Look at him. Laughing at his ass. Hold on, this is the fucking nigga right here?
Nah.
You sure?
Oh yeah, at the end probably.
Let's see this. You see this? Hey, look, and I'm gonna say this, right? This is from me, right? This is to you, La'a or Kasai. You call yourself now. Who is this? Tahar, Thawa, Aina. Now, you calling yourself Ainawa. In the Hebrew, brother, it's Aina. Just to let you know, it's not Ainawa. That's not how you pronounce it. And Ashiyar, you should be ashamed of your goddamn. You gonna let this white boy call somebody a fucking nigger right in front of you? Just like that, like a straight up white boy. And all you niggas sit there like a bunch of fucking punks, man. Y'all niggas is punks to me.
House niggas.
All right, house niggas, man. All right, straight up and down, a bunch of house niggas, man. And the Lord ain't looking for no house nigga, man. This is the reforms I'm talking about. Shit like this got to be weeded out of Israel, man. All right, we can't stand for this shit. All right, Yahushua ain't dying for shit like this, man. All right.
Fucking nigger.
You hear this shit?
Fucking nigger.
You know, just.
We just gonna get some comments. Yeah, we ain't gonna play all this shit, right? We ain't gonna play all of it, but you know.
But it's all on GMS No Cowards, man.
Now watch this. Look, this one they get mad. You see this? They talk all this shit about the black woman, right? Oh, the black woman, that nigga bitch, that this black woman came and socked on 2 of these niggas, and they ain't do a goddamn thing. They were sitting there looking mad as hell. She said she was gonna do something. They said, "What the hell you gonna do?" They tempted her. She came and stole on 2 of these niggas, man, and they ain't do a goddamn thing. All right, all this shit. This white boy pushed an elderly black woman with cancer, all right, because he called people niggas. She got mad at it and threw something at him, and he pushed her ass down the street, man. What type of motherfucker do that as a man? Well, Yahushua pushed some old black lady down the street? What type of madness is that, man? This shit don't, man. All this shit, y'all, man, everybody come to GMS No Cow and watch this shit, man. This is exactly how not to be. If you a Hebrew Israelite, watch this to know what not to ever do in your fucking life, man. This is a goddamn travesty, man. Okay? It's a goddamn travesty. Right here, they say Yahushua sent her to death. This dude gave a false prophecy to his sister in this video, man. All right? You see what I'm saying?
Another bearer false witness is Elder RAWCHAA said you was GMS No Cowards.
Yeah, he said I was GMS No Cowards. That's another bearer false witness, man. All right? You see I'm logged in. Well, in the corner, you see that thumbnail, man. That's Sakari Sit Down, man. That's what page you're going to see me on. Comment, man. All right? Point blank. Now, with that being said, let's deal with this rape shit. All right, because this is the hot topic, this rape shit. Everybody's mad at me. I'm not going to be the elect because I'm a rapist. So give me that paper from off the table, Baba Bashar. Because I don't want to rape. Bring your sword and bring the paper, Baba Bashar. All right, real quick, just give me Colossians 2 and 4. All right, because I'm not a rapist, I'm just not going to make it. Yahawashi is not going to beam me up through the power that is invested in him by Yahweh because I'm not a rapist. This is what people are alleging right now. Okay, I'm allegedly taking from the Bible and polluting the doctrine. We're going to see. We're going to see what the Bible says, okay? Because this rape shit has got to be dealt with because this is a stain on Israel right now. This is a stain on Israel. All right? I'm just going to come straight. Yeah, get that Colossians 4 and 6 first. Well, I'm going to go into this, but yeah, just get Colossians for me. And then we're going to go and do Deuteronomy. Go ahead.
Colossians 2 and 4?
No, Colossians 4 and 6, rather.
Colossians chapter 4, verse 6.
Because you guys in Chicago talking about, oh, nigga, you try to smooth it out. This, that, you give them the raw truth. Say all that shit, right? Go ahead. Let's see what the Bible says.
Colossians chapter 4, verse 6. Let your speech be all way with grace.
Right, with grace, right, Red?
Seasoned with salt.
Seasoned with salt, Red.
That ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
You got to know how to answer every man. You got to know how to season your speech with salt. And that's all I was doing when I was sitting there with Polite. I seasoned my speech with salt. My conversation was with grace. That's a concept you clearly don't understand. All right? Now, that's it on that. Let's deal with this. We're going to read this real quick. All right. Deuteronomy 22 and 28. These are the two verses that's been in question. We're going to take you through the spirit right now. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her and lie with her, and they be found. Now, apparently rape occurred somewhere in here. Allegedly. All right, we're going to see. Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife. Because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days. Okay, so apparently rape occurs somewhere in this verse. Let's see. All right, first, we're just going to go up. We're going to go to the 25th verse here. All right, now look, it says, but if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die. So look, it says force. It didn't say anything about forcing anybody in 28 and 29. Here it's saying force. You see that? These clearly have different connotations. Don't worry, it gets deeper. First, let's go into the Hebrew right here. All right, here in Deuteronomy 22 and 25. Now the word force, look at that word. You see that? That's H2388, kazak. Let's see what that means. All right, dudes who know Hebrew already know what this means, kazak. All right, to strengthen, prevail, harden, be strong, become strong, be courageous, be firm, be resolute, be sore. So what do? Kazak is you overstrengthen, you overpowered somebody. That's what it is to force somebody. That's what it is to rape somebody. And it said the man shall die who did that. Okay, now let's go into the word for humble. This is the point that I was making when sitting down with Polite. I don't know how anybody had a problem with understanding that. This word humble does not take the same connotation as the word force. Where we at? Did I click on 29?
It's 6031.
Okay. Yeah, 6031. There we go. Right here. You see that? I know. That's the word I know. You see what I'm saying? That's I know. All right, which means humble. Right? We went into it with Polite, but let's go. See, to be busy with, occupied, to be humble, afflict, oppressed. That those are in there, but see, to be humble. Now we're gonna see which connotation this word takes, dealing with the context in which this passage was written. We have to go into the deal with the context of how it was written to deal with the connotation of what the word humble means. All right. Now let's go to verse 24. This is what lets us know what time it is. All right. We're gonna go to verse 24. This exposes the alleged rape doctrine, and this establishes context. Deuteronomy 22 and 24. Then ye shall bring them both out of the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they died. The damsel, so the woman. Why is the woman getting stoned? Because she cried not. This is talking about. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, right? She's engaged, and a man find her in the city and lie with her. So the man found her and had sex with her, right? Then he shall bring them. Notice the word force does not appear here either. Then he shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel because she cried not, being in the city, and the man because he hath humbled his neighbor's wife. So thou shalt put evil away evil away from among you. So what is this telling us here? Notice because she cried not, meaning what? She was a willing participant of this sex act. Why did he die? Because he humbled her. It didn't say because he forced her. It said because he humbled her and she was with it. The same way the term force appears here in Deuteronomy 22 and 25, it doesn't appear in 28 and 29, just as it doesn't appear in 23 and 24, because nobody was forced to have sex. She was with it. When she was humbled, just like she didn't cry because she was with it. That's what it has to do with humbling. The term ainah, when you deal with it etymologically in Hebrew, goes back to another word. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's go down here to 29, and I'm going to show you what the word goes back to. All right? And then give me Genesis 16 and 9 real quick. Let's go to what this term humbled means. Ainah. All right? It goes back here to H66030, which means to answer, to respond. Okay? Meaning you had to answer. When you humble a woman, she answers to you because you have took her to wife. All right? That doesn't mean you raped her. To rape somebody is kazak. All right? Overpowering. In this context, humble has to do with you taking her into your subjection. Right? But read this. This is the same word ainah that appears in Deuteronomy 22 and 29. Let's see how it's used in Genesis. Read.
Genesis chapter 16 verse 9. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, return to thy mistress and submit thyself under her hand.
Submit thyself. So when somebody submits to somebody, they submit to them. All right? They willingly, like if your woman is submissive, she willingly submits to you. You see what I'm saying? This is what happens. A man had made advances towards this young lady, and she submitted to them, and that's how he humbled her. Okay? But in the case if she was betrothed, they died because that's adultery. But if she's not betrothed, you went around her father's back to obtain her as a wife, you got to pay him 50 shekels of silver. That's what that means, man. Okay? All this madness needs to stop, man. All right? Y'all propagating rape amongst Israel, man. Y'all propagating lies in the Bible.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you teaching it as if you just gonna snatch up a broad and rape her, man. All right? And here's what we have to understand. You brothers got to learn how to qualify and quantify the statements they make before they make them. Point blank, period. All right, when you say rape, you understand the connotation that that's going to have in the mind of people that hear that. Number one, all right. But then y'all want to say, "Oh no, it's just sex." You kind of are aggressive, but it's just sex. That's how y'all was playing it. Well, if that's the case, then that's not rape according to today's standards. Okay, so when you say that, it's going to shock people, man. All right, and people are going to demonize you the way they do. All right, because of that, man. All right. Y'all might not care, but it is what it is, man.
All right? Yeah, they don't mention taking her as a wife and paying her father. Yeah. They just mention it like rape her and leave her.
Which one of y'all got 50 shekels of silver? That's what the hell I want to know. Who got 50 shekels of silver they going to give to somebody's daddy if they humble their daughter? You understand what I'm saying? That's crazy. Give me Exodus real quick. 22 and 16. Now here's what we got to understand about something called the book of Deuteronomy. We just read the book of Deuteronomy. The book of Deuteronomy, the term Deuteronomy means second law, okay? Because Deuteronomy is primarily comprised of laws that were previously stated in Exodus, Leviticus, and Numbers, okay? Let's see where Deuteronomy 22, 18 and 19 was previously stated in the book of Exodus. Give me 16 to 17 in that.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her.
Entice. Now it's saying entice. He enticed her, man. He persuaded her, man. All right? He what's the word I'm thinking about? So he might have aggressively persuaded her. You know how you kind of get on a chick bumper, you kind of sweating her. This is the method in which he obtained this. Okay, this is how he humbled her. She succumbed to his advances, though. Okay, and that's clearly written here in the scriptures. Read.
And lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
It's the same thing, but instead of the physical connotation, is dealing with enticement. You might have aggressively enticed her, but either way, she succumbed to your advances and she gave you the pussy. Okay, and she submitted herself unto you. All right, that's what that's dealing with. All right, not you forcing and just like the white man raped the black woman and Native American woman. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about Law and Order Special Victims Unit here. All right, we're talking about a dude laying it on heavy, maybe being kind of aggressive. That's all we're talking about. All right, but y'all want to twist it and teach it and blow it up and make it into something that is not. All right, go ahead.
If her father utterly refused to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins.
Exactly. So it's the same thing. That's the precept to Deuteronomy 22, 8 or 28 to 29. Exodus 22, 16 to 17. Okay? And it's dealing with enticement. All right? So you persuaded her and she succumbed to your advances and submitted herself unto you, and you had sex with her, that you humbling her. Now she answers to you. Now you got to go pay her father, who she previously answered to. Basically a transferring of custody from the father to the husband, and you got to pay for that because you went around his back and didn't arrange that marriage. All right, that's what that's dealing with, man. Okay, so I'm just glad that the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua had that all come out, man. All right, Israel, we got to do better, man. We got to do better. And after February the 8th, when that debate happens, man, we got to start working on Israel.